Hi, we're on our way to Kabwe. We're going to go meet the king of Kabwe, Paul Katumbi.
Hi, I'm Paul Katumbi, a Zoona agent for Kabwe. I'm 35 years old, owning 20 outlets with 23 tailors. Welcome to Kabwe. Yeah, I was born in 1982, Christmas Day, back in Lusaka. As time went by, I lost both of my parents, and we went to live with my aunt still in Lusaka, Madras area. And then it was really hard for me growing up as an orphan. I went as far as reaching grade 12, the secondary level, but things went bad. I couldn't sponsor myself to go to college, and the only thing that I wanted to do was to do journalism, and really that couldn't happen because I had no finances. So later on, I started doing some short pieces of work until my cousin introduced me to Zoona. Back then it was mobile transaction, and I started as a tailor.
And so you were a teller in Lusaka on Cairo Road?
Yeah, I was a tailor at Cairo in Lusaka.
What year did you start as a teller?
That was 2010.
Okay, so we were very young at the time.
Yeah.
You didn't have very many agents. You've never lived in Kabwe before that?
No, I've never lived in Kabwe.
And how did we set you up as an agent? What was that experience like?
Yeah, so the experience was, though there was that fear of the transition from being a tailor to an agent, but I was still inspired by my agent, the way he used to handle his business, the way he would manage to have the things that he wanted through being an agent. So when that program was running through, I decided to attempt, and I was picked. And then Zoona just gave me a loan of 3,000 kwacha and sent me here in Kabwe and said, you go and establish yourself, try to find a spot, and then we'll bring you the booth. So it really took me 2 weeks to find a spot because it was hard going to a town that you don't know anybody. Yeah, so within 2 weeks I had to find a spot, and I was loaded with that 3,000 loan and started as an agent. And it took me a year just with one outlet because the customers were really hard to convince that they can transact using a booth.
Okay. Yeah. And just fast forward now, how big are you? How big is your kingdom now?
Now my kingdom is very big.
How many tellers do you employ?
I employ 23 tellers now.
And how many of your tellers are women?
Out of the 23, the women that I have there, they are 17.
17 of the 23.
Yeah.
And what is the age range between your tellers? What is the youngest and what is the oldest?
Yeah, so my oldest teller is 28 and the youngest is 21.
Do you reinvest in any of them to help their growth or development?
Yeah, the investment that I've done, I think there's this teller called Sharon. She's the one that I tried first. She told me how she was passionate to become a teacher, but she couldn't have the proper funds. Okay,
so you went, you started when you were a teller, you went back to school to learn how to become a teacher.
When I was a teller, I started saving so that I can go back to school.
Okay.
So I would get 2 weeks off and go to school because it was distance. So
okay.
I was only needed to be at school for 2 weeks.
Okay.
So I would get time off from work, then go to school, then come back again and work.
Okay, and Paul let you do that?
Yes, he let me do
that.
He's
Good.
a darling.
Good job, Paul.
That one I will always appreciate.
Okay, yes, and have you finished school now?
Yes, I've finished. I'm graduating in July 14.
Oh, congratulations, congratulations. That makes me very happy.
Yes.
And if she leaves you to become a teacher, are you worried about that?
No, I'm not worried about that because I think this will be a gateway for other tellers to say, let me be the next Sharon. So I think she'll leave that relationship that will help out other tellers to be like her. So they will know that the harder you work with Paul, the more effort you put and satisfy our boss, you get an opportunity to get sponsored.